I love you all so much, except for Donald Trump's a piece of shit. Peace out, love you! You know that I was really nervous this whole week leading up to this moment, because I was like, the star, it's like too big. It's something I've hoped and dreamed of for a long time. So,
it's like the better
and then
version
they unveil your star. It's similar to a tombstone, but in the best possible way. And my plan is to lurk around here. I want to like hang out here by my star. Is that weird?
Did Jack Black just end his Hollywood career or become a liberal hero? That's what everyone's asking after he roasted Trump with a one-man musical that's got MAGA fans fuming and Democrats cheering. Stick around to see the unexpected performance that came out of nowhere at what wasn't even supposed to be a political event. I'm breaking down every brutal joke, Trump's angry response, and why Melania is reportedly even more humiliated than when her husband tried selling those $245 necklaces to pay his legal bills. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Jack Black, the guy who taught kids to rock out and voiced a chubby kung fu fighting panda, just delivered the most unexpected political smackdown of the year. Talk about a career pivot. The beloved comedian whose movies have raked in over $1.6 billion worldwide suddenly transformed into Trump's worst nightmare.
And then they hit me with the big one. They said, Jack, you can't go. You have nothing to wear. Your good suit is in the cleaners. Well, were they wrong? Because I had this to wear. Wasn't much they could say after that. And when the president wins in November, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a sweet shout out. My kick-ass American flag overalls. Most patriotic outfit of all times. That shut him up.
Faster than you can say, Tenacious D. Let's be real, nobody saw this coming. This is Jack Black we're talking about. The same guy who built his entire brand on goofy faces, air guitar solos, and high kicks that defy the laws of physics. His bread and butter has been family-friendly films like School of Rock and voicing Poe in the Kung Fu Panda franchise. Black making the jump to scathing political commentary is like finding out your fun uncle who always brings water balloons to family reunions suddenly has very strong opinions about fiscal policy. But Jack didn't just dip his toe into political waters. He cannonballed right in with a splash that's still soaking everyone. This wasn't some casual Trump joke or throwaway political reference. Black went full theatrical nuclear option, crafting what witnesses described as a one-man musical that systematically dismantled Trump piece by embarrassing peace.
We're in this moment. It's not every day we see the actual 2020 candidates. I mean, these are potential cabinet members in a Biden administration that we just saw rocking out with you guys. I'll go first to Kyle and then to Jack. What's it mean to you? Hey, look, you guys it's not normal TV interviews. I was laughing because I feel like Jack's doing what many guests would want to do, which is, if it's not my turn, I'm going to chill. If Jack Black leans back any farther, he's going to look like Fat Joe.
I wanted to jump in because they saw, I think, an opportunity to celebrate our American right to vote and to try to generate some excitement in the youth.
The audience, who came expecting typical Jack Black entertainment antics, instead witnessed the comedy equivalent of a precision strike. The genius part? This ambush didn't happen at a Democratic fundraiser or on some late-night comedy show where political jokes are the main course. Nope. Black unleashed his Trump takedown at a standard entertainment gathering where politics wasn't even on the menu. Imagine going to a magic show and suddenly the magician starts pulling tax policy proposals instead of rabbits from his hat. That's the level of surprise we're talking about. With the skill of a comedy surgeon, Black mimicked Trump's notorious self-importance.
I was sick of seeing Republicans seize the rock and roll mantle. Like all of a sudden it's part of their branding. The electric guitar and Kid Rock. And it's like, but Kyle brings up a good point. John Heilman, I wasn't that familiar with John's work until Kyle brought it to my attention. I remember a time when rock and roll was almost exclusively Democratic. You know what I mean? That was our brand. All the best rockers were Democrats. So we were kind of taking it back
by hilariously awarding himself fake accolades mid-performance. He declared himself the most handsome president ever before pausing dramatically and whispering, said no one ever. The audience, initially stunned by this unexpected political turn, couldn't help but erupt into laughter as Black nailed Trump's well-known obsession with appearance and status. What made Black's performance truly devastating wasn't just the jokes, it was his complete commitment to the bit. He transformed Trump's policy failures into absurdist comedy gold, complete with those trademark Jack Black exaggerated facial expressions and wild physical gestures that had people crying with laughter. At one point, he even compared MAGA rallies to bargain basement Vegas shows, where truth was optional, but sequins were mandatory. Black didn't just tell jokes. He created performance art that exposed Trump's persona in ways that serious political commentators have been attempting for years. This wasn't just funny, it was effective. The man who made his fortune being lovable used those same skills to deliver one of the most devastating Trump critiques we've seen. Sometimes it takes a class clown to speak truth to the school bully. The internet practically melted afterward. Clips spread across every social platform faster than conspiracy theories at a family Thanksgiving dinner. People who never mix entertainment and politics were suddenly sharing the video with comments calling it the most cathartic takedown they'd ever witnessed. Black somehow managed to articulate what millions have felt but couldn't quite express about the former president's character. The timing couldn't possibly be worse for Trump. He's already navigating the public relations disaster of Melania, reportedly being mortified by his scheme to hawk 245 necklaces to fund his mounting legal troubles. Nothing says presidential quite like turning your wife into a QVC host to pay your lawyer bills. And just when that embarrassment was reaching peak awkwardness, here comes Jack Black with a comedy wrecking ball. In the span of a few minutes, Black completely transformed from the goofy entertainer we've known for decades into a razor-sharp political critic. He proved that in today's bizarre political landscape, sometimes our most effective truth-tellers aren't the pundits or politicians. They're the comedians willing to use their platform in unexpected ways. It's like Black reminded us all that the court jester has always been the only one who could mock the king without losing his head. Trump's team predictably scrambled to respond, eventually posting an angry rant on Truth Social that revealed just how deeply Black's performance cut through the MAGA armor. When you've got a former president rage posting about a comedy routine, you know the joke landed. The fact that Trump felt compelled to respond at all shows that Black's satire hit a nerve that all the serious political critiques somehow missed. So Jack Black just proved something we've known all along. Sometimes the court jester speaks more truth than all the king's men. This viral moment showcases how celebrity commentary can shape public perception faster than any political pundit ever could. Who needs cable news when you've got School of Rock's frontman delivering the burns? While Trump's supporters might dismiss this as another Hollywood elitist attack, the wildfire spread across social media tells a different story. Black's theatrical skills transformed political criticism into entertainment that resonated with millions. The power of celebrity in our political discourse has never been more evident. Black's surprising performance might just be the template for how entertainers can effectively enter the political arena.